Space Patrol! High adventure in the wild, vast reaches of space. Missions of daring in the name of interplanetary justice. Travel into the future with Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol.
Space Patrol is brought to you by the delicious bite-sized checkerboard cereals. Wheat checks, rice checks. Stand by for exciting action on Revenge of the Black Falcon in just a moment.
What's this? A secret message for Cadet Happy, written in a very strange place, on a frosty window at Space Patrol headquarters.
Well, he said he was going to leave a message for me here. I wonder where it is. Oh, there it is. He's playing games with me again. It's on the window. Let's see, it says, charge up with checks. Oh, Commander Corey wants me to charge up with checks so I'll have lots of fun power for the big basketball game with the Mars detachment. Wow, he even put lots of checks in my bowl. Hey, he must think I'm really important to the team. But, seriously, Space Patrollers, if you want to be important to your team, here's what you better do. Charge up every morning with a good checks breakfast, just like I'm doing now. You know why? Because checks give you extra power for extra fun. Now, here's what I mean. In each delicious checks, you get not just one power-packed grain of wheat or rice, but more than 10 grains of power in each and every bite-sized rice checks or wheat checks. Believe me, if you want to have more energy and more fun in everything that you do, you better start eating a good breakfast with wheat checks or rice checks. Charge up with wheat checks or rice checks for more fun power.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Bite-sized checks taste good to me. Bite-sized checks, wheat checks, rice checks. Get your checkerboard cereal today.
Transferring Baccarati to the Medical Science Center on Terra Half. He'll be in the hands of specialists there. Maybe they can find out what's keeping him in a coma.
No, whatever it is, I hope it lasts until we get him delivered. He's a past master at escaping.
Yes, I know, but the Venus Hospital is sending along the attendant who's had charge of him. I don't think even Prince Baccarati will try to escape from all three of us.
Can it really be you, Barty? We must keep our voices low, Excellency.
I don't understand. What are you doing here?
I've been beside you for months. You're in the Venus Hospital.
Venus Hospital? I don't get it.
Of course you don't. You've been in a coma for months.
What?
I gave you a drug to keep you that way, Your Highness, so that they wouldn't send you back to the rehabilitation center.
Oh, I see.
Now, the drug cannot be detected. No one knows what causes your unconsciousness. I figured sooner or later they would transfer you to the Terra Medical Science Center, and there a specialist would examine you, and that would be our opportunity for escape.
Escape? Yes, Barty. I must escape.
Now, I have a plan. I gave you an antidote to the drug just a while ago so that I could talk to you.
Oh, you are really a loyal friend, Barty. And you shall be my right hand when I resume the throne of Venus. But tell me, how did you manage to hide the drug and the antidote pills? Certainly they must have searched you.
Oh, many times. But they never searched you regularly, Your Highness.
Me? What do you mean?
You remember this?
Yes.
The locket of the Black Falcon. The emblem of your inherit.
You are indeed a genius, Barty. The less place they would look.
Yes. Now look, the light pills
Yes?
are the drug. The dark pills are the antidote. Now here, you must take one of these immediately, Your Highness.
Why? I can pretend to be in a coma.
We cannot risk it. A doctor will examine you before you leave. And more than that, the space patrolmen who are taking you back to Terra are the very ones that captured you in the first place.
What? Corey. Commander Corey.
Yes, Your Highness. Now you will have your revenge. Today you will destroy Commander Corey and the Cadet Happy.
Sometime later, having landed on Venus to pick up the criminally minded Prince Baccarati, the battle cruiser Terra 5 is again spaceborne and returning to Terra.
How's our prisoner?
Oh, all right.
What's bothering you, huh?
Oh, nothing. That hospital attendant. I have a feeling I've seen him somewhere before.
We could have at the hospital on Venus. We've been there before, you know.
Yeah, I guess that must have been it.
Barty,
Everything's going according to plan, Excellency.
tell me, is it really Corey who flies the ship?
Yes, Your Highness, just as I told you. Commander Corey and the cadet.
Then my revenge cannot wait.
Careful, Your Highness. Caution. Corey is clever.
Yes, Barty. What do you have in mind?
Cadet Happy.
What can I do for you?
Would you mind checking our temperature control? It's getting very cold back here.
Sure. Be right there. Oh. Hey, where's Baccarati?
Here I am, Cadet.
I thought we'd seen the last of you, you phony prince.
Yes, Cadet, you've seen the last of Prince Baccarati, but only because your hours are numbered. My loyal subject, Barty, has seen to it.
Barty? Sure, that's where I've seen him before.
Yes, it is Barty. I should have recognized him. But it doesn't matter. We're not going to stay your prisoners long.
Oh?
Beneath all this noise you're making, Baccarati, you're a weakling. What's more important, you're a coward.
How dare you? How dare you to speak that way to Prince Baccarati? You commoner, you peasant! Remember, your kind never will defeat Prince Baccarati. Never, do you hear?
Your Highness, destroy them quickly, before they cause trouble.
I will when I enjoyed my revenge.
Yes, but Your Highness, they're...
Silence, Barty! I wish to enjoy my revenge, I shall.
That's it, Baccarati. Enjoy it while you can. What do you got planned for us anyway? Some more of your black magic? Or aren't you practicing witchcraft anymore?
Witchcraft?
Yeah, what's the matter? Did they take away your broom driver's license?
Quiet.
It's a very interesting idea. And a perfect revenge. That's it. Barty.
What do you got in mind?
Barty?
Yes.
Go back to the controls. Set the time drive to take us back to the planet Earth. To the end of the 17th century. The year 1692.
Immediately, Your Highness.
What you got in mind, Baccarani? What are you going to do to us?
You'd like to know? It's your destruction. But in a very ingenious way. I'm going to let history take care of it for me.
History?
Yes. In the year 1692, there were 13 colonies. What was to become the United States of America.
Go on, Baccarati.
And in one of those states, there was an uprising. An uprising of people against witches and demons. Innocent people were condemned and accused of sorcery.
Hey, wait a minute. You're not going to dump us back there in the past with those people.
Sorcerers from outer space. How do you think you're going to explain your presence over there?
What are we going to do, Commander?
Well, we're going to stop it.
You'll regret this, Corey. When the colonists will point an accusing finger at you, you'll regret that you attacked Prince Baccarati. And when you're burning at the stake, remember that the revenge of the Black Falcon is complete.
The Silver Star Air Medal and the French Croix de Guerre. Those are just a few of the honors won by this pilot in World War II. Right now, he's testing jets for North American aviation. So, come in, Dan Darnell.
Here comes the fastest plane of its kind in the world, the Air Force F-86D Sabrejet Interceptor, designed by North American Aviation, Los Angeles. I'm Dan Darnell, test pilot of the famous Sabrejet, and now I'm about to take one of these new fighters up on a test flight. Wingspan of the Sabrejet is 37 feet, length 41 feet, cruising range without refueling 500 miles, climbing speed 300 miles per hour. The D is a one-man interceptor, so when you fly it, you're really on your own. That's why I see to it that I'm in good physical condition at all times. And one way to stay in good condition is by eating a good breakfast with a cereal like Rice Chex or Wheat Chex. They're just packed full of energy, and they taste swell. I think you'll like them, too.
Space Patrollers, you keep yourself ready for real action like Dan Darnell, Bob Love, and lots of other famous test pilots when you charge up with Rice Chex and Wheat Chex. Because in each bite-sized Chex, you get not just one powerful grain of wheat or rice puffed up or spread out, but more than 10 power-packed grains in every single Rice Chex and Wheat Chex. And now, back to Space Patrol!
Keeping his threat to abandon Buzz and Happy in the past, the evil Prince Baccarati has cut in the powerful gravimagnetic time drive of the Terra 5. As swiftly as a bolt of lightning, the big battle cruiser streaks through hyperspace, warping time, crossing time lines one after another, going back into the past. 100 years, 500 years, 1,300 years. Automatically, huge relays break. The time drive cuts out. The Terra 5 decelerates and comes out of hyperspace. It is headed now for the planet Earth as it existed in the year 1692. Near this village, on the eastern seaboard of the North American continent, in one of our 13 original colonies, Terra 5 lowers slowly into the deep forest.
Go on, climb down quickly.
We're climbing as fast as we can.
Take it easy, Hap.
Goodbye, sorcerers.
Smoking rockets, Commander. If he blasts off, we're stuck here for the rest of our lives.
He'll be back.
eyes of Lucifer, the Black Angel.
Smoking rockets, Commander. We're really in a spot now. We'll never be able to convince those colonists that we came here in a spaceship.
Hope we don't see any of them, Hap. We'll hide in the woods till Baccarati gets back and then try to get the jump on him.
Gets back. You said that before, Commander. What makes you think he's going to come back?
Because I have this.
Hey.
The emblem of Lucifer.
Who said that?
Demon GB. Newly arrived from the nether regions.
Don't jump to conclusions. We can explain.
Halt. Stand your ground, wizards. You'll not cast your evil spell upon Josiah Martin, else my blunderbuss cut you down.
His what?
Careful, Hap. That's a dangerous weapon at close range.
March.
Where are you taking us?
To the house of my father, the Honorable Ezekiel Martin, the town magistrate.
Oh, great. How's that for luck? The first colonist we run into happens to be the son of the local cop.
March.
I'll bet he hasn't even got a license to carry the gun.
But, Your Highness, you had the locket before Corey attacked you. That's it. Corey must have the locket.
What are we going to do, Your Excellency?
I must find Corey.
Yes, sir.
I must have that locket.
For Your Highness.
Silence! We're going back.
My thanks, good wife. Josiah, you must take tea.
No, I dare not take my eyes off the wizards, Father, else they exercise their witchcraft to cast a spell upon our townspeople.
Oh, but Josiah, hours have passed since you brought them here, and they will not admit they were sent by Lucifer.
Do not let their strange tongues deceive you, Father. And look at their dress. My eyes and ears bore witness to their arrival. Truly, I vow they were transported here by witchcraft. I heard an earth-shaking roar, like the roar of the flames from the nether regions.
You deny there was flame?
I'm afraid you wouldn't understand.
Was there flame?
Yes, there was flame.
Smoking rockets, we might as well tell you. We came here in a spaceship. Well, haven't you ever heard of flying saucers? No, I guess you haven't.
Useless, Happy.
Did you hear, Father? Strange language, like the language of Lucifer, the Black Falcon.
That's right, the Black Falcon. He's the guy that dumped us out of his ship.
Yes, and one of them has his emblem.
I would see this emblem.
Well, why? You've already made up your minds that we're sorcerers.
I would see this emblem, and I warn you I have no fear of wizards. I have purged the town of your like before. I will cast out all evil ones sent by Lucifer to plague us.
But Ezekiel, my husband, mayhap they tell the truth.
Nonsense.
They have the appearance of honest young men.
Quiet. Quiet, good woman. Lest the neighbors hear the magistrate's wife condoning these demons.
I do not believe in the superstition of witchcraft.
Silence, woman. Silence. Tend to your household chores. In matters of this sort, you need more capable hands.
The town crier.
Here, give ear, all ye citizens. Comes now Hendrik van Gelder, visiting magistrate from Boston, to bear true witness against all witches and practitioners of black magic. Here, here.
Oh, what good fortune, Father. A visiting magistrate, and at this time.
Go, Josiah. Hasten to the square and bid the visitor welcome. And bring him here to identify the culprits. Now, sit.
Smoking rockets, Commander. This guy's already got us convicted and burned at the stake. What are we going to do?
The magistrate has graciously accepted your invitation. He'll be here within the minute.
Oh, good, Josiah.
Even better than we expected. The magistrate informed me that he had made the long trek from Boston only to warn us that he had routed 2 sorcerers from his own town and that he believed that they had transported themselves to this very forest by witchcraft.
Mr. Van Gelder's arrival is most opportune.
He described them perfectly. Their dress, their appearance, even to the emblem of Lucifer they carry.
Smoking rockets, Commander. There's only one person that could describe us that well.
They pronounce his name Van Gelder, but it's spelled Baccarati.
May I present the Honorable Henrik Van Gelder, my father, the Honorable Ezekiel Martin.
Welcome. Look well at them, Mr. Van Gelder. Would you say these are the ones?
Yes, these are the sorcerers we purged from Boston.
Don't you believe him? This isn't Van Gelder. It's a phony prince named Baccarati.
No use, Happy. You'll just get yourself in deeper.
Be careful with them. They are tricky. And they will tell you the most fantastic stories you ever heard.
Well, we know their lies have plagued our ears for hours.
Yes. And I also like to suggest that the trial will be held immediately before they'll be able to cast their black magic on you, just as they did on my town.
Within the hour.
Good. And I shall be most happy to testify against them.
Splendid. With your wonderful skill, I assure you, your technical opinion, these men, these two demons, will be tied to the stake and purged by fire in the square before the new dawn.
Excellent. Excellent. Then my trip was not made in vain. And my revenge is complete.
Come one, come all to the town square. Hey, hey, burning at the stake in the town square forthwith. Hey, hey.
Smoking rockets, Commander. If Baccarati hadn't showed up right when he did, we might have had a chance to make a break.
Maybe we'll have another chance, huh?
Tied up like this, what chance we got?
Here it comes now.
Baccarati.
Yes. How do you like it, Corey?
Hasn't happened yet.
Then I see to it that it does. Hear ye, hear ye. It is my opinion that the sentence should be carried out immediately before these two condemned sorcerers will be able to cast the black magic spell upon you. And to be doubly certain that you are all protected, I shall remove from them the black magic emblem which that one carries. Yes.
I didn't think you'd forget what you came for.
Now, light the fires.
Oh, wait, I have something to say before you do.
Don't listen to him at the trick.
Doesn't the condemned man get a last word?
Very well. Speak, but be hasty.
This man who calls himself Van Gelder has the emblem. I think it only fair that the people of this town keep the emblem here as a token of the demons you yourselves have cast out.
Light the fires.
That's Frank Martin and his son have captured us, not Van Gelder.
Oh, what he's saying is the truth.
It would be a handsome token, Father, and a warning to all other practitioners of black magic.
I'm certain you will not mind. Give it to me.
Why, I don't think it would be wise. I should take it back to Boston.
No, but we are the ones who captured them.
Yes, but without my testimony, you couldn't have convicted them so easily.
Van Gelder's right.
Yes.
His testimony did bring about a quick verdict.
Why?
I'll ask you to remember that. And now I'll tell you why he refuses to give you the emblem. It's because it's his. He's the rightful owner.
Why, it's a lie.
Give it to me.
I will not.
Give it to my father.
I will not. I will never give out the emblem of the Black Falcon. That's mine, the symbol of my power.
Did you hear, Father? He is an impostor. Perhaps even Lucifer, the Black Angel himself.
And I'll remind you, it was his testimony, perjury, that convicted us. Under the laws of this colony, we're entitled to a new trial, and we demand to be released from these states.
Yes, you shall have a new trial, and you shall be released forthwith. What sort of a demon are you?
I am no demon. I'm Prince Baccarat, and I command you to stand away from me.
Stay with this blunderbuss.
Yes, Father.
I'll get even with you for this, Corey. Corey, he's down.
Go on, Sergeant. Where are we going? Come away and get them.
Hold it, Hap. Now, we've got to get Baccarati back safely. Find our ship and get back to our own timeline.
Well, at least we're better off than we were before. At least we know there's a ship around here somewhere. It shouldn't be too hard to find.
Yes. You know, I think Baccarati learned something today.
Oh, you know, Commander, I learned something today, too.
What was that?
Well, I finally found out what a flying saucer is.
Oh?
Yeah, you see, it's a demon who flies through space. You know, a flying sorcerer. Ha! You get it?
In just a moment, a preview of next week's exciting Space Patrol adventure, which will be brought to you by Nestle's Ever Ready, the instant cocoa, and famous Nestle's chocolate bars.
Nestles, Nestle's makes the very best chocolate. Wait till you taste Nestle's brand new coconut bar.
Packed with crisp toasted coconut. So big and delicious and only $10.
Gee, we love all Nestle's chocolate bars.
You will, too.
Boy, I'll say you'll love Nestle's chocolate bars, especially the brand new coconut bar. It's sweet, smooth milk chocolate, just packed with crisp, toasted coconut. It's a delicious addition to the famous family of favorites, Nestle's milk chocolate, almond, and crunchy crunch bars. Why not treat yourself to the whole lot today? They're big, they're thick, they're delicious, and they're only $10. And now all you fellas go away. This is for girl space patrollers only. A terrific present to ask Santa Claus for. You see, it's the Kathy Allen cookie set. It has real Nestle foods, real utensils, and a real recipe booklet. And you can hint to Mom that it's at all toy stores right now.
And now, a scene from next week's exciting action. Sorcerers from Outer Space.
Smoking rockets, Commander. Ezekiel and his son. They know that I was in the house talking to the good wife. They found my belt.
That means trouble for her. She's our only friend.
Yeah. That poor woman. After she was so good to us, too. Next, they'll probably accuse her of being a sorcerer and, well, maybe even burn her at the stake.
We can't let that happen. We've got to stop them.
Be sure to see what happens when Buzz and Happy try to rescue Baccarati and save Goodwife Martin, and are forced to pose as sorcerers from outer space. Next week on Space Patrol. Patrol was brought to you today by the bite-sized cereals in the red and white checkerboard packages, Rice Chex and Wheat Chex.